Now another thing is that metallic property. Sifat kelogaman, metallic property. So from the elements here, we know that sodium, magnesium, aluminium are metals. All right, sodium, magnesium, and aluminium are metals. Silicon considered as semi-metal, partially metal, silicon. While phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, argon adalah non-metal. So siapakah metal? Metal the first three groups saja. Sodium, magnesium, dan aluminium saja. Phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, argon merupakan non-metal. Yang tengah-tengah, silicon adalah semi-metal. Alright? Not that famous, but you need to know this. Physical properties, hanya ada dua sahaja. Either dia hadir dalam bentuk solid atau gas at room temperature. So who are the solid elements here? Sodium. All the metals definitely solid lah. Sodium, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur. 6 unsur, these 6 elements exist in a solid state at room temperature. Okay, while chlorine and argon exist in a gas state. You can talk about bromine liquid, iodine is a solid, but then they are not in period 3. We are only talking about members in period 3 sahaja. So the physical state for members in period 3 changes only in 2 phases. Either they are in a solid state or gas state. Tak ada what we call fasa cecair, tak ada liquid phase. Okay. After these physical properties, whether they are physical state, whether they are in a solid state or gas or liquid, the next one is their oxide. Okay, the oxides are very important as well, as important as the radius just now. Radius and oxide, these are the main 2 questions for period 3. So under oxide, there are 3 different type of oxides that we are going to learn. Among these 3, one, the most important one for oxide. So oxide means like a sodium oxide, magnesium oxide, aluminium oxide, silicon dioxide, phosphorus oxide, sulfur dioxide, trioxide. So all these oxide, when these element attach to oxide, what will happen? They will create 3 situations. First situation, basic situation atau bersifat base. Maksudnya oksida logam bagi oksida bagi natrium dan oksida bagi magnesium bersifat base. Dalam bahasa Melayu BES, base, basic. Base atau basic bermaksud mereka lebih kepada sifat alkali. It can become an alkaline, but not necessary. So we call it as a base. Base is a bigger name. Under base, one of the component is alkaline. So before becoming an alkaline, you must become a base first. Alright. So apakah perbezaan base dengan alkali? Base ialah dengan secara umumnya, generally base merupakan semua oksida logam. So all metal oxides, we call it as base, right? All metal oxides. Among all these metal oxides, those who dissolve in water, siapa yang larut dalam air lah, will turn into alkaline. Alright? So not all metal oxide can dissolve in water. Those who dissolve only can form alkaline. In our syllabus, we have learned about very common one example, sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide is an alkaline. Before becoming sodium hydroxide, they will form. Okay, if it's cut off, you don't join again with the same what we call password, everything. So later we'll see. If you cut off, rejoin again with the same password. Okay, repeat again. So when it comes to oxide, so oxides of sodium and oxides of magnesium forms basic oxides. Basic oxide, that's very important. What is basic oxide? Basic oxide means they have what we call alkaline properties in them, but not all will have alkaline properties, certain saja. So apakah perbezaan antara base dengan alkali? Semua oksida logam merupakan base. Remember, all metal oxides are base. Among all these metal oxides, those oxide dissolve in water. Siapa yang larut dalam air, we call it as alkaline. So in our syllabus, we have three major alkalines. Okay, out of these three major alkaline, only two are metal and another non-metal lah. Of course, we have others as well, but these are the major one. So the first one adalah sodium hydroxide. Before membentuk sodium hydroxide, they have to form sodium oxide dahulu. Okay, sodium oxide you dissolve in water, they'll form alkaline solution. Yang kedua, potassium hydroxide. Before becoming potassium hydroxide, they will form potassium oxide. You take the potassium oxide, dissolve in water, they'll form potassium hydroxide. So then other than these two metal, what we call alkalines, what other alkalines we have? We have a calcium hydroxide, we have barium hydroxide. These are also alkaline, but we call them as a weak alkaline. What is strong alkaline? What is weak alkaline? You can belajar lepas ini. But at the moment, remember, so sodium oxide, magnesium oxide membentuk oksida base. Oksida base. Yang kedua ini sangat penting, amphoteric. Meaning, amphoteric belongs to aluminium. So bermaksud, bila aluminium membentuk oksida, oksida aluminium ini kita panggil sebagai amphoteric. Okey, so dia ada 3 soalan. Saya akan berikan 2 dulu, yang ketiga kemudian baru saya akan ajar. 2 soalan daripada 3 tu, 2 soalan yang penting ialah apakah sifat aluminium oksida? Aluminium oksida bersifat amphoteric. Okey, so soalan kedua yang dia katanya ialah tuliskan formula oksida bagi aluminium. What's the formula for aluminium oxide lah? So formulanya ialah Al2O3. Nanti dalam nota memang sudah ada formula ini ya. So Al2O3. So remember, aluminium oxide is an amphoteric. What is amphoteric? I'll explain after this only. Okay, next kita lihat acidic. Okay, so who are the acidic one? Acidic is the non-metal oxide. Semua oksida bukan logam bersifat acidic. Alright, of course group 18 tidaklah sebab dia tidak bertindak balas. Siapa yang bertindak balas? Oksida bukan logam bersifat acidic. Contoh carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is an acidic gas. Why is an acidic gas? Because carbon bukan logam, oksida bukan logam bersifat acid. So acidic compound. Another example, sulfur dioxide. Sulfur bukan logam, oksidanya adalah acidic. Sulfur trioxide sama juga bersifat acidic. So jadi the whole idea here is that the non-metal oxides will form acidic condition. Argon, the group 18, they don't react, so they are not acidic lah. So silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, yes, they will form acidic. Okay,